What is going on, everybody? My name is Adine. We are playing Ashes Cricket, and we are in the middle of a try series. At the moment, we see Australia, England, and New Zealand battling it out in the country of Australia. Australia have defeated both England and New Zealand in the first game, and then England in their return match knocked them off for beating New Zealand. So at the moment, the standings are as follows. Australia 2 wins and a loss. England 2 wins and a loss. New Zealand yet to get a win, and they have 2 losses. So it is do or die for them in this match against the Aussies today. And if they lose, later Bobs, they are out. And it's in Wellington. What the hell? We're playing in New Zealand. Looks like a lot of short boundaries here in Wellington for this match between the Aussies and the Kiwis. Stephen Smitherooney is captaining Australia and will have the call for the toss of the coin. He has said, I'm gonna go with a bowl. Australia has the call. Australia has called heads. It's a head. We're gonna have a bowl first. Mitchell Starc getting us off to a fly up with the first wicket in the opening over, but New Zealand have rallied. Oh, geez, I thought that was going straight to my cover fielder. And they're 1 for 30 after the first 3 overs. Kane Williamson, the main culprit here. He's made 26 runs from 12 deliveries. Walker at the other end, just the 4 from 5 going it along. A little bit of a slower pace. No run there. Those real flighty and turny balls are the ones that are getting me anywhere. I mean, I do have a lot of turn on the ball as well. Good fielding because I literally have no one else in that spot. So everything should actually really be focusing heavily on that onside, considering that's where my fielders are. That one was maybe a little too in the slot to just whip it behind square, and it's 4. Gotta be in an awkward enough zone like that. Just 5 from the over, 1 for 35 after 4. Oh! That's why I always used to have that short mid-wicket fielder in a test match, because it would always sort of chip it in that mid-wicket area. They're going to pick up 2 here for that big switch hit, I think it might have been. And that's the 50 partnership up. New Zealand 1 for 51. With 2 balls left in the power play. This one down the ground, that's going to be 4. Quality shot that. Really taking the mickey out of me there. And a dot to end. So just 7 from the over. Again, it's not been a great over, but quite enough. So power play over should really spread the field a little more. Oh, that's out. That is out. It's got to be. Give it. Oh, my one thing is, was it going down leg? But I have to go with it. That was my one thing. And I reckon it might have been going down there. I don't think it's straightened enough. Oh, it didn't. No, it actually pitched outside leg anyway. Well, there you go. 3 greens. That's how terrible I am at reviews. It looked a little closer than that. It had been 5 centimetres more to the left. Doing out. Oh! That's been the wicket-taking ball throughout the series from me. You can see it here again. It looked good. It was outside off. It shaped back in. They played inside the line of it, and it just doesn't quite get to the stumps. Williamson survives, and he whips it away for a single. Man, a deep wind wicket. Nice mountain in the distance. Oh! It doesn't hold the line enough. I mean, it doesn't turn. Actually, if this ball turned, this is out. I know it didn't turn, but it should have turned. Probably should have gone with the turning ball. Tipperick hits him. Yeah, if I had it turn rather than... He was playing all around this shot. Look. He was nowhere near it. If I actually spun it in towards the stumps, would have hit him square on the pad. Would have been out. Arjun there, taking some wickets there. Also, Mitchell Starc. Did I bowl 4 overs or just 3? Let's have a look here. That's not what I want to look at. The match summary. I bowled 3 overs, none for 15. The most economical of the Australian bowlers. Wasn't bad at all, was I? And we now just need 51 from the next 52. 7 wickets in hand. Steve Smith 19 from 14. Hit a 6 to start the over. Oh no, he didn't. Whoever got out hit a 6 to start the over. No run there. Nice to get a bit of a half century here. More likely to get a 20 not out at this point. I think there's only 50 overs, 50 runs needed. Was swinging away. Managed to work it from outside my off stump towards the leg side. Pick up 2. No run. He's bowling at a solid 115 kilometers per hour. Geez, that didn't bounce anywhere near as much as I thought it would, but I guess because obviously he's a lower bowler. Not getting as much pace and bounce on it. This one will just be the 1. Just another single down the ground. This has sort of been the pattern of play the last few matches, and I guess that sort of sums up my form in a way. I haven't been batting that well since, yeah, probably a couple of weeks ago, actually. Little gap in playing the game is always never good, I feel. If you obviously practice, you get used to it a lot, and you become really good in its routine and things like that. Here I've been a little bit slow. Oh, yep, that's a bad ball. Put away to the fence for a 6. 3 for 130 after 14. 14 required to win this match now. Yeah, run that. I think it's a run because it came off the glove. No, it's not. But for whatever reason, I'm still on strike. Does anyone understand that? The bug. That's out. Oh no. Didn't carry, did it? What did it carry? I mean, it depends what you call as like carry, right? Maybe it didn't carry. I mean, it looks like it's hit the ground there. It also looks like he scooped it in one clean motion. Oh well. We'll get away with it. Oh, that is iconic. Iconic. Sorry. They're just so good. That time I'm out. Thought trying to play that shot twice would be obviously never going to work out for me. Gone for 15 again. It was only 9 runs needed. We're going to go on to win the match. We're going to knock New Zealand out of the tournament. Argentina is going to be the player of the game. He took 2 wickets. Honestly, what am I doing with myself? So I believe we should be progressing to the final of this tri-series. Or can I just actually look at what happened in that competition? Or did we just win the tri-series? So there was no final for it. Otherwise, I'm happy that we won. New Zealand obviously did well there. If we have a look, I guess, at the fixture of it, you can probably see... I think there's a final for it though, hang on. Yeah, so there's no final for this tri-series. New Zealand went on to beat England in the last match, chasing down 145 in just 15.5 overs. So I guess we won the tri-series. Hooray! It's a sad time, boys, when I look in this lineup. I see Carter Masters. I see Ramon English. I see Benji McIntosh. And I don't see Andy Owen. So Australia are going to be touring Zimbabwe fairly soon. As well. We'll be a part of it. Why not? But that's not what we're on about. Australia versus South Africa in a 4-test series. Like, I'm looking at these things, right? I'm seeing my Australian team being selected, which is kind of annoying because it's like, oh, I didn't get picked for the game against the Sixers, but I would have liked to see that lineup that's playing against the Sixers, especially this one here for Richmond. I would have liked to see Andy Owen still in the side, and if he is still doing it, I declined the offer to play in Afghanistan, in Ireland. So this, I think, is going to be sort of the retirement. Aravid will leave the game at the end of the year and give their wary 37-year-old body a break. Goodness me. Been selected against Box Hill. Box Hill won by 7 wickets. Can we just actually... So yeah, obviously I was looking at this inbox thing. Captaincy decision made. I have been granted the captaincy of Glamorgan, which is fantastic. And I guess here, it's interesting, right, because I've never really looked at this at all throughout this entire career mode. It's sort of been something I've just left to the side. But this, I think, is something I'm going to talk about in a video, or I may have already talked about in a video for Cricket 19, in terms of how are these headlines really going to go with the new game, because I think it's gonna do a lot. And I think if you haven't seen that video already yet about my Cricket 19 and headline stuff, please do watch it. I think it's some quality content. But here we go. This is the Australian team selected to take on South Africa. Ross at the top of the order with Renshaw, McDermott, Hanscom, myself, and Maxwell, the middle order, batting 3 through 6 for Matty Wade at number 7, and Cummins, Stark, Hazelwood, and Grant, the bowlers. There's old Lino, and Steve Smith can't get a spot in the team either. He's a 12th man. Incredible. But yep, we're going to continue on, I guess, with the test series stuff in the next episode. I didn't want to put 2 formats in the one video. That's why this might be a little bit of a short video. But if it is, I'll definitely be doing another video tomorrow, depending on how short the video is. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself today, and I'll see you. Now, I don't think B Cotton is BC censored, everyone. I know that's been a rumour, but he does not look like him. BC's got that distinct blank face about him. Oh no. With the over 7 from it, 3 for 75 after 10.